Hey there, everybody. It's Willow Landria, and it's time for a review. I don't do enough of these reviews anymore, or ever. I just kind of did. I did do those ones for the Oscar. They really weren't reviews. They were just kind of going through the top 9 movies, or the 9 movies that were the Best Picture nominees. What do you guys think of my orange board there, or the wood board over there? I've just flipped over my cork board. I got some comments about people not liking the cork board, so I kind of just flipped it around. For now, I'm in the process, people. I'm working on it. I'll get there. I'm going to try to redo some of this stuff the way I look over here on the page. But hey, I'm going to be reviewing the movie Downhill. Have you heard about this movie? Well, let's take a look about what people are talking about it. If you haven't seen it, basically the premise, it has I was about to say Richard Dreyfuss, but no, it's not Richard Dreyfuss. Will Ferrell, Julie Louis-Dreyfus, and they're basically a married couple. I think she's a lawyer. I not really quite remember what Will Ferrell's character is actually, and they're on a vacation, and there basically is an incident that's over there where their lives actually kind of go up, by the way, everything changes. Their relationship changes after this incident, and it's basically an avalanche where Will Ferrell doesn't act exactly heroic, and Julie Louis-Dreyfus doesn't know what to make of it about their relationship anymore. And everybody looks at, they're looking at each other differently throughout this movie. And so it's an odd movie in that it's uncomfortable. It's kind of like, and that's where the comedy comes in. And I mean, I was laughing at this movie, and there were people that were laughing in this movie, but I can see why people would not find this very funny, because really, when it comes right down to it, it's all about the awkwardness of the situation that these two put themselves into, where they want to argue basically in front of other people. That's basically what it is. It's like there's other people there, and they're like, should be hearing this? It kind of reminded me of The Office, because The Office was like that, where it's just like a lot of awkwardness that's going on, where there's a lot of people, they think it's hilarious, and I'm one of them. I think it's hilarious, but I can see why people wouldn't think it's hilarious. There's some reviews that are out there, or articles that are about this movie. Let's take a look at that. Like this one here. This article from Time Magazine: Downhill is an uphill slog that doesn't justify its remake of the darker, subtler Force Majeure. Force Majeure is actually what this movie is based on. It's actually a foreign movie, a Swedish movie. It's actually a Swedish movie, semi-comedy, Force Majeure. And so I can see how they got this idea from it, but they quote unquote Americanize it. And Zach Woods, who you'll recognize from The Office, this is Salon Magazine. Life feels like an uncomfortable comedy. Zach Woods embraces the awkward new movie Downhill, and he plays that awkwardness great. And I think Will Ferrell does it too. I think really what it comes right down to is the problem is that there is no clear good guy, bad guy. Well, I think it is clear who it is, but they don't end it with any kind of resolution in there. There's a resolution, but not a complete resolution in the end, and I think that is kind of part of the problem. But I'll tell you one thing, it does actually make me more interested in seeing this Force Majeure, the original movie, even though it has subtitles and whatnot, because people are saying that movie was done a lot better. And judging from what other people are saying here on Rotten Tomatoes, it is 43% tomato meter and 15% from the audience score, which it's unfortunate, but I can see where they got that number, because as much as it was kind of funny in an awkward kind of way, it actually was a bit uncomfortable. And at the end, when it wasn't totally resolved, you're like, wait, what was that all about? So are they not kind of okay? That's exactly how I felt. So that's my review of Downhill. If you want to see this movie, you can definitely wait if it goes to a second run, or even to a streaming service. That is my recommendation. Okay, I'll talk to you later. See you on the next video. Please like, share, and subscribe.